What's up, everyone? It's your boy Xavier Smith here again with Mr. Meezo, owner of the DeJour French brand out of Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Extremely excited because today we're going to talk about black ownership. We're going to talk about impacting community, being creative, and of course, being you and selling you.
Nah, most definitely.
Yes, man. So we're super duper excited, man. But first, let everyone know where they can follow you at on all platforms.
You can follow the brand at DeJour France, at DeJour France on Instagram, at DeJour France on TikTok, and DeJour France also on Twitter. You can follow our website at www.dejourfrance.com as well. And my personal Instagram is FlyShitOnly365 on Instagram. So, check us out.
Yes, sir. So this episode is pretty big because this episode of Pay Attention is sponsored by DJ Kid from the Mo. If you have an upcoming event, celebration, or family gathering that you're looking to have a live music in the mix, then DJ Kid is someone you want. He performs at Frozen Paradise, Houston every Friday night, and also Drinking Corner every Sunday for brunch. If you're looking for a DJ to come out for birthdays, baby showers, wedding receptions, nightclubs, celebrations, and any other events where live music is welcome, then DJ Kid is someone who won't miss. He's been DJing for going on 4 years now, and within that time, he's been able to bring a lot of joy, bring a lot of music, bring a lot of entertainment, fun, and just great vibes to the next event. So if you're looking for a DJ in Houston, Austin, or the Dallas local area, DJ Care from the Mo is where you want to go. Hit him up at 346-422-8546, and you can contact him for more booking. I'm excited to have you, first of all, man. I think it's pretty big. We're right now in the DeJour HQ, the actual main brick and mortar store where he has clothes, shirts, pants. He has female, male attire, shirts, sweaters, jackets, everything you could think of with the DeJour face brand on there. So we are in the mix, literally. We're gonna find out more about you and your brand, man.
Nah, for sure.
Absolutely, man. So my first question, man, just for me personally and the people that's just getting a chance to, this may be their first time seeing your brand, this may be their first time listening to you, or even just tuning into this podcast, man. But first, man, a little bit about where you from, man, where you came up.
So I'm from where we at right now. My store is located on Herm Clark Road, 14151 Herm Clark. I actually grew up in this neighborhood, not too far from here, maybe 3 minutes up the road from my location. Putting a store here was like a sensitive thing for me, you know what I mean? So I kind of brought it back I had a little shop over there off of Richmond. I kind of brought it back to my roots where it all started from, you know what I mean? Where my first supporters came from, where all the support started at, you know what I mean? Because it just meant a lot to me, and also DeJour from the same neighborhood as well. So, his grandma stayed where he grew right around the corner. So, it made a lot of sense for me,
Okay,
so.
Cool, man. And when you said I'm gonna launch in my neighborhood, what was that like bringing it into fruition, making the phone calls, were there sleepless nights, were there long nights, early mornings, what was that process like, the journey?
Yeah, definitely, even today I still be up late, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, just, trying to get stuff together, get business straight, and brainstorming, coming up with different ideas and things like that. When I was putting this brick and mortar together, I was, spending a lot of time at nighttime talking to vendors, ordering merchandise, inventory, and certain things that I was needing from online, from overseas for as far as the decoration for the store, so it was a process doing that, definitely. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, and so what's one thing you want to get to the people that's talking that have their own journey of entrepreneurship or their own journey of success, or whatever that may look like? What kept pushing you to stay up, to grind, to get through it, man?
Shit, man, real self-motivation, you know what I mean? Self-motivation is really important to have self-motivation. You gotta motivate yourself, keep yourself motivated. And for people that don't have that good self-motivation, at least have some people around you that motivate you, because if not, then you're gonna end up, in a bad place. You don't have no motivation around you, you don't motivate yourself. So it's very, 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 very necessary to have that self-motivation, you know what I mean? To motivate yourself, bro, and just to keep at it, and whatever you wanna do it. It's possible, it can be done. You just gotta make the steps at starting it.
Okay, when did you realize that you know what I'm saying, du jour, that fashion was a passion of yours?
Man, I've been liking fashion for a while now. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like since a kid, you know what I mean? Since a kid, when I really start learning about brands and shit, it's really a lot of thanks to my mom. She kept me with her a lot of times, going shopping in little stores, you know what I mean? And not really even no high-end stores. We was going to Ross and Marshalls and shit like that. And but I was learning about the Fubu's and the Tommy Hilfigers and the Guess and the DKNY and the Meezo and Bape and stuff as I started getting into high school and stuff like that. But it started like middle school for sure, as much as I can remember. I can't remember too much. Well, no. I remember some things from like 4th and 5th grade too. You know, Fubu, Platinum Fubu,
South Pole,
Iceberg, South Pole, all that. You know what I mean? So I grew up knowing about those brands, wearing those brands, but really getting them for not really getting them at a bargain though. So that's kind of what I learned about branding and as far as falling in love with fashion. You know, I started liking those brands and started feeling myself when I was wearing my clothes, you know what I'm saying? So in high school, then it started getting a little better. Now I really started knowing what I was really wearing and you know what I mean? It got better then.
Yeah, that's lit. Well, you know, most people may not know, but du jour is actually French.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So,
that's where the friends come in from, you know what I mean? The friends come in because du jour is a word, you know what I mean? When you go look up, if you go type in du jour on Google, it's gonna tell you that it's a French word and it means.
Yeah, I did a research today and I was like, okay, that's of the day. Today we gonna wear du jour. Today.
This brand to us and this foundation is from du jour Vanderpool, you know what I mean?
I like that, and I think that still applies, like of the day, more so of remembering.
No, definitely. It all ties in together, you know what I mean? Because, you know, that's the meaning of that, you know?
Absolutely. Okay, lit, man. So, growing up, and you got into the scene of, okay, man, I got clothes, I got people that are supporting me, you know, I got friends and family. You know, what were some of the challenges you faced when it just came to being a brand, becoming a brand, and growing a brand?
Manufacturer issues, a lot of that. Ordering stuff, the quality not right, sizing not right, you know, and that was some of the most frustrating times. Put it down on some kids and people that's in between sizes, you know, so.
Okay.
That was some of the main, that's really the only main, you know, because everything else is just grind, you know. Anytime I don't get the results I'm looking for, it's nobody to blame besides me because I ain't putting in the work. I mean, obviously I'm not putting in the work for it, so that's pretty much it.
That's lit, man. So when we talk about fashion, man, of course a lot of people may say, man, I'm creative, I may have an idea. What advice would you give to that person that's looking to start their own brand and start merchandising and creating their own platform? What advice would you like to give to them?
Definitely go ahead and start it. Don't wait around. I mean, finances is definitely plays a big part in things. So if you don't have the finances to get shit started, you know, I understand. You know, wait around till you get the finances. Once you do, go ahead and get it started though. Don't wait. You know what I mean? Have passion for it. You know, and do it, love it, and be into it. You know what I mean? Don't just do it for the money. Do it because you love it and because you know, you enjoy it. You won't find yourself getting frustrated when it ain't doing what you wanted to do at the moment because you love doing it. So you'll never find no frustration in your craft. You feel me?
Yeah, I got you, man. Well, let's transition to the business mindset of Meezo. You know what I'm saying? The face of, you know what I'm saying, the brand overall, you know, and this is more so of a background knowledge or background info. What was it like growing up for you when it came to examples? Were there any entrepreneurs or business owners that you knew growing up?
Honestly, bro, hell no. I'm really like, well, no. So my mom, she worked all her life. You know, she raised 3 kids. My brother, my sister, and me. And shit, on the same job. She had the same job for 42 years. My dad, he worked. He had a craft in the industrial field, welding and stuff like that. The only person in my family that did have an entrepreneur sense, that started off on an entrepreneur tip, was my aunt. And we actually the same sign. She got into the clothing industry. She had boutiques, 2 boutiques in Houston before she moved to New York. She resides in New York right now, but she had 2 boutiques in Houston, one off of Eldridge and one in the Village, Rice Village. And so that was one of the only persons in my family that really showed me that entrepreneurship. My uncle had a little construction company at one point, you know what I mean? I don't know whatever happened, but like I said, my aunt for sure, and like my uncle a little bit. Oh, and my aunt, I can't forget my other aunt. She's an entrepreneur, full-time entrepreneur, been an entrepreneur for a little while, doing her own massage. She's a massage therapist, and she's been doing that for a good while now, at least over for sure over 10 years. So
you got a handful.
Yeah, just
examples.
a handful, just a handful, nothing
That's
major.
Cool.
Working though is the main thing I knew. I didn't really see past that until about 2016, 17 when I started branding. You know, started really getting into my craft.
That ties me into my next question, because as an entrepreneur, you know, most people stumble into it without having any knowledge, you know what I'm saying? No business degrees. Most people think I need this, or I need to know this, or I don't know this. So what was it like for you, or how did you benefit from learning as you grew? You know what I'm saying? Making those mistakes, turning those losses into lessons, and then, of course, taking advantage of the next opportunity.
To be honest, me personally, I think I like to bump my head. Even it might sound weird or stuff, but I like to bump my head about things because I experienced it, you know what I mean? So I know the feeling, and I know so that way I can coach the next person, you know what I mean? It's like, I like bumping my head sometimes if I don't, figuring it out as I go. If I don't know it, because I don't know, I didn't know too much about business. I just had to learn as I go. So, you know, I might make some mistakes. I might do some things right off the rip. I might do some things wrong and figure out like, damn, I didn't do that right. Come to find out, or damn, I did do that right. That was good, and that's natural, you know, sense in me. But, you know, I feel like make the steps, learn as you go, you know, but definitely make corrections to the things you're doing wrong. That's the big thing about it, because if you're not making corrections to the things you find out that you're doing wrong, then you continue to be doing wrong, and then that's gonna lead you in the wrong way. So, you know, definitely learn as you go and pick up from what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? And ask questions. I like to ask a lot of questions and stuff too, so.
That's lit. Okay, so you said learning, man. So who are some people you like to study when it comes to just any business, whether it's fashion, whether it's technology, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, any type of business? Who are some people you like to study that you look up to just learn from, to just kind of help you make better decisions or that next step?
Man, truthfully, it's no specific people, bro. Really successful people as a whole, any successful person, bro. You know what I mean? I can take notes from any successful person, you know what I mean? Like, I watch a lot of YouTube, I watch a lot of interviews, I watch a lot of, you know, video content, just all different type of things. People, even if it's not an interview, people just telling you how to do this and how to start a brand and how to, you know, business credit, this and that and that. I take heed to all stuff like that. I watch stuff like that, you know what I mean? And other people's journey with their clothing lines, you know what I mean? You know, insight they might have levels that I might not have reached yet, you feel me?
Yeah,
so,
real talk.
you know, because at the end of the day, I'm still growing too, you know? So I started the brand in 2019, you know, we in 2022, the end of 22 right now, but, you know, we still going strong. We still got a lot to learn.
Okay.
You know, we still just the beginning.
Man, you mentioned something. You said business credit, you know, and I want to back page from that. We talked LLC.
LLC.
That's a big thing. That's a big step. It's not commonly seen in the black community, the brown community. Got some legal paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I can go get business credit. I can go get a business debit account. Like, what was it like when you realized the doors that opened through ownership for you?
It definitely opened my eyes to different things. Like, you know what I mean? Coming from working all my life, Cause I'm quick to work a job, you know what I mean? I've been working industrial field, shit, KFC, Pizza Hut, delivery, all that. I was gonna do whatever it took to keep some money coming in, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? In a positive way, you feel me? So it just opened my eyes to you know, if I was working on a job and they was paying me 200 a day, 300 a day, whatever the case may be, and I realized, dang, I can make 200 and 300 a day by myself, you know what I mean? So once I finally realized early in the game, I'm like, okay, this the sky's the limit for real. This ain't this a real thing.
Look different, the money look different when you in that ownership position. Like everything just looks a little bit different. I like that.
Like you kind of open up to certain things. It shows you like, dang, this can be done. Like it's stuff that really can be done out here. Like I can really make this happen. I don't need to rely on this. I can, you know, go with my mood, use my creativity, and let that take me to the top or take me wherever it's gonna take me to. But it'll straighten me on the right direction. You feel me? So
why should people invest into Black-owned brands and start investing into Black businesses and Black communities like yourself?
Man, we all we got, bro. You know, us as Black people, if you Black and you looking at this right now, you know what we go through. You know what we face on a day-to-day basis. Growing up from a baby till now, whatever age you are, you know the circumstances we deal with as being us and being the color that we are. So you know it's very important to support our people, you know what I mean? Because we're very quick for people to point the finger at us, blame us for things, you know how it is, take our lives, just all type of stuff.
What are some end of the year goals you have for the jour? You know, any type of events or any type of, you know what I'm saying, pop-up shop, anything you plan to get done for 2023?
So before the end of the year, definitely be on the lookout for a back to school drive. Last year we did that. This year right here that just passed, next year we're gonna do it again. So we're about to start our annual toy drive for Christmas. So be on the lookout for that December. And possibly a turkey drive this year in November for Thanksgiving. But I'm not sure. But for sure, the toy drive though. That's already set in stone. We're looking for a venue. Promo will be going out soon. Flyers to let y'all know where the venue will be at and what all the giveaways that we're having. We're gonna be giving away clothes, toys, and all just type of good goodies, you know, gift cards, stuff like that for the kids and the families that's less fortunate, you know what I mean?
And that's an idea that came from being in the ownership position, the LLC.
Yeah.
I can volunteer, give back to my community now in so many different ways.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be us, the Joy Friends, in a partnership with the Vanderpool Foundation. And
cool.
yeah, that's gonna be a good thing, you know what I mean? So, you know, y'all be on the lookout for that for sure.
Toy drive coming up, you know what I'm saying, December. And then you got, of course, we may see a turkey drive, clothing drive coming next year, so stay tuned. Okay, so.
And you know, a lot of exclusive drops coming. We got more drops coming before the end of the year. We're in October right now still, and we got them drops coming.
Yeah.
So y'all just be on the lookout, keep them notifications on. You know, if you ain't signed up yet for those text alerts, sign up.